Good evening, everybody. Joe Martin Miller here. Hope you're going well. I just got a message from my cousin in Cambridge telling me that Olivia Newton-John DBE, or Dame Olivia, has passed away in America, aged 73. And this is a news that is totally shocking the world right now. Olivia Newton-John had a long battle with cancer over a 30-year period. First diagnosed in 1992, then went into remission for over 11 years and it came back. And then it also came back again in 2017. So she fought a long battle against breast cancer and raised a lot of money and awareness towards the disease. And because of the amazing work she did, there has been a lot of research into the illness, and there's been a lot of awareness. Because nobody talked about breast cancer 30 years ago. I've had a couple of friends of mine in the past that have been touched by breast cancer, especially my cousin's wife, Heather, who gone through a battle with breast cancer a couple of years ago and is in remission, is doing quite well. And, yeah. So, in my history of music, I first listened to Olivia Newton-John when I was 8 years old. And I saw the music video of Physical, and I totally freaked out in the shower part. I remember putting my hands on my mouth and saying, "Oh my God, she's naked! Ah!" And, yeah. But I did not start listening to Olivia Newton-John until I was 17. And then my family, went through a period of, disliking me because I listened to that crap. Now, in 2004, I really wanted to meet Olivia Newton-John, but my mom refused to take me to the train station. She says, "No, you're not meeting her, she's crap. She's only had a stint publicity through Greece having breast cancer." So my mom was basically, visually to me, "Martin, listen to somebody of your own age and of your own era." So a year later, I became a Metalhead, which I am to this day. And I remember I chucked out all my Olivia Newton-John albums in February 2005. And then a year later, my friend Rick, he bought me a stupid Olivia Newton-John plaque for my 20th birthday, which I scolded and bitch slapped him for that. In which my mum, kind of got me, and I basically said, "Well, Mum, I dumped all those OJ albums at the Vinnie's bid because of your beliefs." Yeah, but 5 years after becoming a Metalhead, I remember this one time, right, I was hanging out with the guys in Hellbringer at David Belfour, their manager's house, and I'm listening to Olivia Newton-John's Physical, the acoustic version, because I'm listening into Andy Timmons. And I remember listening to the song, and I say to these guys, "Guys, my mom doesn't like me to listen to Olivia Newton-John, but she likes me to listen to heavy metal." And then Tim Shepard basically said, "Yeah, my mom likes Olivia Newton-John." And I said to Tim, "Hey Tim, I would totally date your mom." But I got quite lucky many years ago living in Sydney, Australia, that I actually saw Olivia Newton-John at the Sydney Opera House in 2012. And I got a back row seat. I paid $36 Australian. But the reason I went to that concert wasn't to see Olivia, but it was to see Andy Timmons of Danger Danger. I spent most of the concert yelling out, "Danger, danger, danger, danger," every third song. And I even fell asleep. But I put my hand on my heart, and as a proud man who is straight, and I'm not gay, I really did like the 1980s Olivia Newton-John album. Seriously, I had Physical, Totally Hot in the 70s, I had Soul Kiss, and I had all that in vinyl. And I remember one time I bought Olivia Newton-John's Soul Kiss album when I was in Los Angeles, and I used it as a sketch for this parody of Angel Filthy Souls, where I walk into a hotel, I'm like, "Hey Sticks, I got your Soul Kiss album." Yeah. And yeah, when I said to a lot of metalheads, like, yeah, I like Olivia Newton-John music, and a lot of metalheads were like, man, you are so good, man. I think just shook my hand and all. And nobody ever, like, talked shit about me for, like, listening to, like, Olivia Newton-John music as a metalhead. Like, I remember one day, like, I was hanging out with my friend Nigel. I was telling him about, how the estate of that guy from Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Keith Emerson's son, told me to delete the video. And my best mate was like, what a wanker. And I said, you know why I don't hear any music from Olivia John's daughter Chloe? I said, too much drinking drugs. And my mate started laughing his head off. um, but my father, who lives in Australia, he is also an Olivia John fan. He actually taped down Delta Goodrum's movie where she played ONJ, and he sent that to me on a USB stick. And, my dad being English from Millsborough and ONJ was born in Cambridge, it kind of gave me a bit of inspiration that I would go to Cambridge. And I did. I went to Cambridge to meet my cousin. But in my time in Cambridge, I've never ever been able to find where Olivia Newton-John was actually born or what house she lived in. I know all the guys in Pink Floyd, all the houses they lived in Cambridge, but there's no written proof online where the Newton-Johns used to live before they moved to Australia. So, all musicians around the world, no matter what you like, if you like heavy metal or crappy music, we salute you, Olivia Newton-John, in my South African shot glass. Rest in peace. God bless. I'm Martin Metalhead. I'm over and out.